Hey, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. I'm Hot Rod Bob. You got gas. The morning, late morning, early afternoon edition. Well, it's been a while. I'm back. I'm going to be back. We're going to do this more often. Sorry, been on assignment, been away, been working on stuff. I'm back. We're doing it. It's gas time. Now, a few days ago, we talked about the misuse of terminology, such as classic cars. Well, we know what a classic car is now. We know it is not a 56 Thunderbird. We know it is not a 57 Chevrolet. We know what it is, and we know who decides what a real classic car is. Well, there's a lot of other terms that we see on a regular basis, and we see them in ads for cars that are being sold and such, but I needed to clarify some of those for you. So we're going to look at it. Rare model. Now, when you see an ad that says rare model, what does that mean? That means it wasn't popular when it was new, and it's not popular now either. It's a rare model. They're in the junkyard for the most part. Older can't talk that. Older restoration. You can't tell it's been restored. You don't know when it was restored. Someone may have repainted it and called it a restoration. I've run across a few of those when I've done appraisals on cars, where the guy says, it's fully restored. And I look underneath the car and nothing's been touched. But he's got a new interior and a new paint job. So that means it's restored. No, not so, Bunky. Needs some engine work. Yeah, it's been stopped for the last 30 years. The engine's frozen, and it really won't turn over even with 2 batteries hooked up. Uses no oil. It leaks it before it gets to use it. No rust. Well, the body parts and fenders are missing, but there's no rust on the ones that are left. It's kind of rough. It's too bad to lie about it. One owner. He's never been able to sell it before, so he's been stuck with it since he bought it new. No time to complete. He can't find the parts he needs anywhere, and he doesn't have the time. Good morning, Debbie, or good afternoon. How are you today? Needs interior. The seats are missing. The dashboard wiring's been pulled out. Needs an interior. Rebuilt engine. He put new spark plugs and a couple of gaskets on it. Runs just like a top. It falls over occasionally, but it runs wonderfully. May run. That's the car that's been parked alongside the garage that Grandpa left there. It may run. It ran over there when they parked it 20 some odd years ago, but the gas is still the same gas that was put in there then. The squirrels have chewed through most of the wiring, and the oil is pretty thick. Low mileage. Well, at least on the speedometer anyway. It's gone around 2 or 3 times, but see, it only shows 15,000 miles on it now. Many new parts. The thing keeps breaking down and I have to replace them, so it's got a lot of new parts on it. 29 coats of hand-rub paint. You needed that much to cover the rust and rub out some of the rot. Oh yeah, just a little buffer work here and it looks just like new. 29 coats of paint, we said. Clean. It sat out in the rain yesterday and most of the dust washed off it. It's really clean now. Best offer. It's about what I expected to get for the car is what it is. Best offer. $295 and I'll tow it away for you. Always driven slowly. It won't go any faster. Prize winner. Yeah, I got the hard luck trophy 3 times as they towed him in the gate. Stored for 25 years. It was under a tree for 25 years, but it was stored right there. It's a real showstopper. Yeah, it's orange and purple fenders, and everyone at the show stops to look at it and laugh. Easy restoration. Parts come off in your hand. It's easy to restore them. Ready to show. You just washed it. That was the other day in the rain. You sprinkled soap suds on it. When the rain came, hey, it cleaned it off. It's a real clean car. Just freshly washed. Good to go. Yeah, it can be towed away anytime you want. The top is good. It only leaks when it rains. And it's a great investment. Yes, because someday, somewhere, someone else is going to want to buy that thing from you. and you may make a couple of bucks or two. I'm Hot Rod Bob. You've got gas, the late morning edition today. I'll be back again later in the week with more gas, the Great American Auto Scene, brought to you by Service Tech Equipment and Drag Cartoons. Yes, Robin Millar and Pete Millar's magazine, cartoons that we grew up with as we were hot rodding kids. I'm Hot Rod Bob. You've got gas. Have a great day.